Hi, Kari Morris here. I just want to take a minute to tell you something new I'm doing. I have created Leading a Mastermind course. If you lead some type of small group, especially when it relates to facilitating a meeting, helping people develop and create an effective team in a small group setting, then this course is for you. Because we are living today with lots of great content, but at the end of the day, the greatest transformation of people comes through a small group of committed individuals. Therefore, I think today the greatest need, more than anything, is not more content, but great facilitators. So, through my course, you'll get to understand how to ask great questions, facilitate a room, and actually help people implement new behaviors in their business, community, and life. So hit the link in the description and find out more.
I had a really good upbringing with two parents that were very loving and I think probably most importantly, like very supportive of whatever my brothers and I wanted to do. Like, there was no like parental meddling in, hey, oh, you should play this sport or do that. They really just allowed us to make those decisions from early age. And then I was like in elementary school, I was like really big into the rainforest, and my parents just totally got behind it. And, like stuff that I think stuff that some kids have to deal with like living up to a certain, I guess like categorical legacy or something. Like I just didn't have to deal with that at all, and my brothers didn't either. So we grew up like climbing trees and building tree houses, and we were just second the sun came up, we were out of the house and exploring and building. That was always something that our parents we almost had like they were very strict on spending money on basically anything other than like if we wanted to build something. So we were always building things. We'd build like huck fin rafts and all sorts of different things, and so I think that kind of foundation really led to all of my brothers and I kind of just having a deep drive to just create and build and think differently. I think one of the greatest gifts my dad gave me was he, at a very early age, I remember my dad telling me to think for myself, and how much value original thought has. And you should have opinions on things, and it's okay that if your opinion on something differs from somebody else's, and you don't want to kind of look like the rest of the pack, et cetera. And I think from early on, I think the three of us like really kind of understood that life was meant to be lived, with a machete in your hand, chopping through the jungle, and choosing which direction you want to go, and actually, experiencing the consequences of making the wrong decisions. And, that was another thing. We weren't really sheltered from a lot of, there wasn't like a fallback plan. It was just, we dealt with all the consequences that we got ourselves into. And I can tell you, I got into a lot of, trouble. But I think now looking back, I'm really appreciative of it because it's, obviously it's made, you're kind of programmed pretty fully baked by the time you're 5 or 6 years old. And I don't know. I think my parents did a pretty good job, but I know I gave them heartache through my teens and through college, I'm sure. Yeah. But I'd like to think that I'm a real stand-up guy these days. I'm kidding.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Men Are Forged podcast. If you lead regular team meetings, lead a mastermind, or a small group in your community, I recommend you checking out the Leading the Mastermind course to improve your facilitation skills, as well as creating a structure that helps people thrive within your group or team meeting. So go check that out. The link is in the bio to find out more, and you can actually get a promo code of 15% off if you go Forged 15. That's Forge 15. Check out the link in the bio. Thanks for listening.